Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Tell me y'all miss me. Tell me that y'all miss me. It is like 5 o'clock in the morning on what day is it? I don't even know what day it is, y'all, because I was in the hospital. That's just that. I still got the hospital band on because I'm not fully healed. I had surgery on this area, on my abdominal, not my reproductive. Don't come. My digestive system. Praise God for taking care of me. Point blank is that. I wanted to get on here and talk about a couple things. I've been missing y'all so bad. I've been wanting to say a lot of stuff. And so first I gotta give a shout out to my family. Yo, family is the most consistent blessing that a person have in their life. First of all, it's the set of people that God put around you to be in your life, just period. So they can help you. And not just help you, they help you to grow. I'm going to turn my thing around so y'all don't be trying it. I think I didn't take it off. But anyway, family helped to do a lot of things. And I just thank God for my family. Shout out to y'all for holding me down. Shout out to my friends for checking on me, loving me, and crying over me when I crying over me and loving me like that when I was in that hospital like that. So listen, y'all, I had a couple things I wanted to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about the new state of affairs. What's the new state of affairs, y'all? Like, what's the rules out here? Because I heard this guy say something online, and I want to just address it. He basically said about the LGBTQ community. He basically said that the LGBTQ community is making up their own rules about how like people should interact with. And I think that yeah, it's true. You making up your own rules. No disrespect, but this is how it is. Like, that's why I'm gonna give this out, because I want to talk about the state of affairs. When I was coming up, it's certain things that we raised on, right? Certain things we raised on, just straight like that. And when I say the state of affairs, I'm talking about black household, white household. If you got a gay household now, this whatever. I'm gonna tell you about the black household that I was raised in, right? Not just that, because sorry, y'all, I'm half up, half dressed. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I put something on so y'all ain't, but at the end of the day, whatever. And then I don't want y'all, like, Audrey, you ain't got no clothes on. Anyway, look, I'm going to just give y'all a couple standards, and y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what the new state of affairs are. Because it's some old state of affairs that I only know. This is what I know. When I was coming up, rules in my household, my mom told me, when you go outside and you out there to have fun, if somebody hits you, you better hit them the F back. That's a state of affair. That was a rule. Everybody had that. We all went outside. No, you better not hit me. Because most people, moms told them that was the state of our affairs. We all knew, like, if you hit me, I gotta hit you back. Even if, I don't care if you my friend. One time I got in a fight with my friend like that in middle school. We was fighting in the lunch line. Girl, no, I want my free lunch today, and you're not getting in front of me. I don't care if we hang together every second. Get in the back. And I don't care. And we start rumbling. Once we start rumbling, a little bit, we was fighting a little bit in that line, because she was my girlfriend. Y'all, like, I hang with her every day. And this is what happened. Because I hung with her every day and I'm in my free lunch line, she just ran up to the lunch line and got in front of me. Like I would do her sometimes. Like, we would do this stuff to each other. But this particular day, and that's another thing. This particular day, like, my mom always told me, like, open up your mouth. Like, you have to speak. What's the one they use? It's another state of affairs. A closed mouth don't get fed. We heard that. All black people heard it. You might not have heard it in Philadelphia, PA, where I'm from, but it's a state of affairs. It was a state of affairs of black folks. You need to step up and say something. If you don't say nothing, then that's on you. Because where we live at, like, kind of like a jungle in a sense. When, like, like if you watch Animal Planet and then some food get killed and everybody run to go get some. Yeah, the other animals not like, oh, excuse me, do you want some or do you want? No, they just ran to get what they could get. So, first one, like I told you, a state of affair was, if you hit me, I got to hit you back. I don't care who he is. I don't do it. And that's why I never really did well in them relationships. But second, while I'm in the lunch line and things like that, and I get into the fight with my girlfriend, and because I wanted my free lunch and I didn't want to wait behind her. You late. Get in the back of the line. I don't care. We talk about this at the table. I love you, but no, we wound up getting into a fight. My second state of affairs was, came from my home. When I go into that school, it's not about if somebody hit you, hit them back. If somebody hit you, tell the teacher. That's what came straight out my house. Or bother you, you better tell first. Because my mother's state of affairs was, these people better not call my house for no reason. You're in there to learn. In school, you're in there to learn. I will back that. That's my state of affairs still right here in 2023 with my children. When they go to school, they in there to learn. Let me continue with the story about me and my girlfriend fighting over. It's not a like. It's like a kind of fight, because I'm not in my first girl fight yet. I'm just fighting my friend a little bit. Girl, you're not getting in front of me. You're not getting this pizza. You better try to get in front of her, and I don't want to get you in front of the person behind me, because I don't know what to tell you, but you're not getting right here. You better get in the bed. And she was joking so much. They're like, girl, that's how I am. Girl, no, you're not. And we wound up getting into a fight. Bottom line is, when we got to the principal's office, the principal looked at me and her like, how could y'all get into a fight? Y'all besties, y'all hang like this every day. While I'm looking at the principal like, and I had spoke to the principal like, please don't call my mom. Because she knew my mom. Everybody know back then, the state of affairs was parents were present. Even if they were out the door and latchkey parents and they got to go here and they got to go there. I'm getting my hair done this morning, so I don't care. Even though the parents had to go, they still had rules. My mom had rules that I had to abide by whether she was present or not. So I just wanted to make sure that the principal knew, like, I don't want none of this to get reported to my mom. I'm like the boy in house party. I don't want no smoke with her more than I don't want no smoke in life. Like, no. So anyway, the principal wound up settling it between us. Like, we wound up talking. My mom never found out about that. Thank you, Jesus. And me and my girlfriend made up. It wasn't nothing, but I told her, like, you gotta stop playing like that, because I can't get in trouble. And if you get me in trouble, then we really gonna go into something. But anyway, the state of affairs is, you hit me, hit you back. And that when you go to school, you are there to learn. In relationships today, and the way that people relate to each other today, I don't know what the new state of affairs. The reason why I brought up the LGBTQ community, because it wasn't no rules. I will say that. In defense of people that are different, that had these different, like, puberty experience and all that. Like, I didn't really see females who was dressing like a male, like maybe one female in my whole time being in school. And we, meaning I was part of it too. They used to have a name for this girl. People, like, and we used to, I called her the name inside of myself. I never walked up to her and called her the name. I treated her like anybody else, but I clearly saw that she was different. I played basketball. I ran track. I was a sporty girl. But this particular girl, she looked like she wanted to be the boys. And back then, when I grew up in the 90s, that just because you do a lot of things that boys do, like play basketball, run, jump, play football, run track, 'cause I used to play flag football, it didn't mean that I wanted to be a guy. So these days, the state of affairs, because that's what I'm talking about, seems like if you do something that's gendered, like, toward the other gender, then automatically you want to be that. And I don't think that was the state of affairs when I was younger. I say all that to say, look, when I went into high school, I went to George Washington Carver High School. I entered that high school in August, at the end of August of 97, September of 97, right? And when I went there, I would not join the drill team. The track team or the basketball team. But this is what I want to say about the state of affairs. In 2001, the girls on the basketball team at my school looked like the ladies in Clueless, like blue, like something beautiful. Like, they would go to school, not weave, but hair done, looking pretty, braids, whatever. Go in the locker room, get dressed, put on put on it's not boys. See, it's a basketball uniform. Then go out and play basketball. I used to play basketball in middle school, going up for the rebound, all this different stuff. It was still female. It was still a female that you were a female. You still perform this way. These days they make it seem like anything you do that like is gender bending, that automatically that's who you identify as, when you just probably just having a good time. The state of affairs these days got everybody scared to say something out their mouth. And for me, I'm even scared, but I'm going to say it. It's no rules to a system where everybody just made all this up. Y'all just made up all this stuff. I had seen something online about like a cis woman or a cis male and all that. I just thought to myself, what state of affairs are we in? What is the state of affairs? Who owes anybody else any explanation for who they are? Who? I don't. And people that are LGBTQ and all that, they don't. The problem is, here go what my problem is with y'all LGBTQ, and I'm saying it. Y'all, not everybody who it identifies that way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about this community, because it's really a gang. Okay? Sitting over there telling people because they don't understand the way that you and what you have to offer the world, that we are somehow warped. No. It's no rules to that. Like marriage. It's an institution. There's rules to this thing. God made up rules to the thing. So even if something goes wrong, people go back and go back to the rule. Right? Like if a woman gets cheated on by a man, she's going to address the rules. Some religion, it's a rule that say this man should not be doing this to this woman. Right? Like, and they say, like, well, I'm in Philadelphia, so we learn quickly. I'm a Christian, but then there's Muslims here. And then Muslim, like in their religion, they is not cheating on the woman because this guy can have another wife. It was like, ding, 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 ding. Oh, that's not going to ever be the state of affairs for my life because, I'm a Christian, but that don't have nothing to do with anything. I'm just saying that is the rules. So then the man can't get in trouble because he's playing by the rules. So my point is, and I'm going to close, and y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let me know. In a relationship from what the book of, let's just say, from my interpretation of the book that come along with the religion that was given to me, that I had accepted and followed when it came time, right? It don't say you can have all these different people. It says one, that's it. And if you mess up that, start over or don't start over. Meaning divorce or don't divorce. That's between you and God. And then with the people that's Islamic, their rules, what they explain, because I used to date a guy who's Muslim. Their rules is that at a certain point, if the man can provide, and it have historical reasons, it has all these different reasons that make perfect sense to people who subscribe to the belief, that he may have another person. So for me, who don't identify, it looks like, oh, he's cheating on her, he's having all these relationships. But for the person who lives inside of the system and who believes that way, which is called faith, and we all here, some people are here under faith, meaning that God is God, we are humans, and there's some space in between. They call that faith. Meaning, like, you don't know him, you didn't talk to him, I don't know him, I didn't talk to him. All I know about him is what I know through the Holy Spirit. And all y'all know is based on what y'all know. Y'all ain't walk up to your gods unless y'all God is a door or a candle. Like, I don't know what your God is. That means you could walk up to him and be like, oh, candle God, can you help me? Whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying the space between what you request from him and what you think or what he wants from you is it's the faith that's in between. The point to my thing is, when an LGBTQ comes in, it doesn't have rules. And I heard a guy, he was saying that the people who don't identify, we only find out what the rules are when we have created an offense. And that's not a good place to be. And it's like when you learning, your mom don't tell you, like, don't cross the street without looking both ways, but she slap you when you don't do it. How you gonna slap me because I ain't look both ways when I cross the street, but you ain't even tell me that was the rules? Now you know. And a lot of time we learn like that. It's cool. But with that kind of new thing, People got to be real careful. So that's my commentary for this morning, because I just had it burning up inside of me. But that's just one. I'm going to come right back with another video, because I had some other things on my mind too about some other things that was going on. But y'all know, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know. Is the LBGT community unfair? Because they don't have no rule book. You don't have a Bible. You don't have a Quran. No disrespect. You don't have anything that states the rules by which you govern yourself. You trying to govern yourself under the rules of the which that say that your way of living is wrong. That's like with me being a Christian, right? Again, I'm going to be a Christian, so I'm going to state one of these joints that's in my book. Say, don't be judging others. So this is my opinion. Get it right. Meaning this is what runs through my mind and what's going to come through my mouth based on what I saw. It's not a judgment on them, because that's what they said they was. I said, oh, I'm this, and y'all can judge me. Even if y'all do, I don't care. But God say don't do it. Meaning, like, all of us are for the line on Judgment Day. All of us. What you did is not what he did, and what I did, not what she did, and what the LGBTQ did, not what the Muslims did, what the Christians did. We all in line, all of us, to go see what's up, to see whether we going up or going down. All of us are for the line. So I ain't on it to judge nobody, but I don't care. It's not about that. Point blank is this, right? My statement, I would agree with the guy who said you don't have a rule book to sit up here and tell people, you offended me. You offended me. The only thing that we can offend any other person is judging one another. Meaning, if that's your way of lifestyle, fine. And if it's not my way of lifestyle, fine. You do not get to come over here and tell me, oh, you no longer are a female. You are a J female. Let's just make up a name. You right now, you're our burgundy female. You're a burgundy female. Because in our community, we realize that we're girls too. And now I'm not none of that stuff you is. You got your own rule book. And who you sleep with at night is your business. And whatever happens with you, God be with you. And I hope your life is good. But you have no right to come over here and tell me that I'm not identifying you correctly. You have no rules. You have no rule book to identify you. Because it's a rule book to identify males and females called the Bible. You know, like in the beginning, God created man and he created woman. That joint is in there. But anyway, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's up.